And so I'd like to welcome Dan Wilcox. He's our Information Processing Bureau Chief at IDOT.
Welcome, everybody. I promised to stay close to the mic, and I don't have any audio visuals, so that's probably a good thing. First, I hope everybody recognizes the hard work that Shanda and Stephanie put into this. Again, another big success, as you can see by the turnout. You know, great swag outside. So everybody, if you take some time and show your appreciation for them. I know you guys aren't here to hear from me. I think everybody that has heard me talk about GIS here, certainly within the last few years, has probably heard me talk about an article that really resonated with me. It's by Deloitte. It's called The Power of Zoom. But there's one quote in there, and I think today you're going to hear a lot of reinforcement as to what this means. But it says, government is the original place-based thinker. So now when you think about that a little bit, it really starts to soak in. And I'm pretty sure everybody here today represents, government, public sector. And when you think about it, government, who decides political boundaries? Who decides property ownership? Who decides school districts and counties? And it's government. And then, extending that to the services that we provide in government. When I started at transportation 12 years ago, I heard right away that everything IDOT does is spatial. Hell, it's the definition of transportation is the movement from one place to another, essentially. And so it's place. It's about place. But that's not true exclusively at transportation. The more I've been exposed to what a lot of you are doing in your agencies, you're going to hear things today about some environmental stuff. You're going to hear about law enforcement. Everything there is spatial. Everything, the services that we provide.
MI6 correct.
I think somebody's on the WebEx. You need to mute your phone. So, everything we do is spatial, and you're going to see some great examples of that today. Ron's going to talk about natural resources, the preservation of our public lands, and conservation and recreational resources, and certainly in law enforcement. You're going to hear some things from Nick, and you're going to hear some things from our partners from local law enforcement that just reinforce that. And GIS is something that I am passionate about. I wish it was something that I could do all the time in my job. Unfortunately, I can't. But this is terrific stuff. And again, thank you guys for putting this together. Really, with that, I'm going to turn it over to Yoon from the University of Illinois Springfield. He's the first presenter, and I think he's going to talk about some aspects of the high-speed rail project.